Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah, or welcome if you're new. Today's video I'm bringing you my July bullet journal setup. So I don't use like a plain journal and then do everything by myself because I don't really have the time and I'm not that artistic. But what I did buy was the Amanda Rachel Lee doodle planner. Amanda is a YouTuber here that does a lot of bullet journaling stuff. She's incredibly talented, and she made her own bullet journal for fans that comes with just empty templates that you can color in and do yourself. So that's what I've been doing for this year. Each month has its own theme. July is lavender, so you'll see me doing that. And so basically I'm just gonna set up my bullet journal, walk you guys through how I do that. If you bullet journal as well, maybe grab yours and do it with me. And I hope you like this video. Let's get into it. Okay everyone, welcome to my July bullet journal setup. Here are the pens I'm using. I got them as a birthday present from my sister, so I don't really know where they're from. But if I find them, I'll link them down below. So this month the theme is lavender from the Amanda Rachel Lee bullet journal. So I started by picking out all of the purple pens I had and started swatching them on this piece of paper, and then pulled out 3 colors that I thought went well together, different shades of purple that I wanted to use for this bullet journal. I normally pick one color and then pick some different shades of that color. I also grabbed a light green for the stems. And I started on the cover page. I used my lightest purple. I didn't really have any light lavender colors, but I used my lightest purple to do strokes on the downsides of the calligraphy that spelled out July. And then I used my green Crayola Super Tip to outline the stems and leaves of every lavender plant. And then I took one of my purple colors and picked one plant and did about half of the leaves in that color for a bunch of the plants, and then took a different color and filled those in, if that makes sense. So each lavender plant had 2 colors of purple to kind of balance it out and give it a 2-tone effect. So this is my cover page. Lastly, I just dotted some spots over it because there were some outlined spots, and that finished off my cover page. And I moved to the quote page. The quote page this month said "Love yourself first," and I did the same thing where I outlined the letters in light purple. I again colored the leaves in green and did the same 2-tone lavender setup for this circle around the quote. Amanda does a quote and like this on every month, and I really like them. It's just a great way to set up your month, and they always have something to do with the theme, which I really like. So next is my monthly calendar spread. I did the same light purple outline and all the calligraphy. Basically, if there's any calligraphy, I do that to it so that I don't think I'm going to repeat myself every time. Then I took that same light purple color that I've been using for the headers and outlined each day of the week. Then I repeated with the green on the leaves and stems, and did the 2-tone lavender effect again all the way across the page for the monthly spread. And then you'll see this at the end. I forget if I filmed it or not. We'll see at my final flip through, but I filled in all of big dates. I'm going on a trip in the beginning of July with my friend Vivian, who you guys saw in the last video. So I marked that in my calendar. I marked when I have volleyball practices and things like that. And I also do any birthdays in my family or my friends, and I fill out the calendar like that. So that was my final calendar. Next is the mood tracker and the habit tracker. So I did the same, outlining the letters in purple, and same green leaves and stems. Again, I do the lavender the same way every time. And I couldn't decide yet what I wanted to do for the colors for the mood tracker. There's 5 colors that you do. There's one it goes from like super sad, in the middle, kind of happy, and then super happy. And either I do 5 different colors, or what I'll do is I'll pick 2 colors, and like the super happy one will be the lighter color all the way filled, kind of happy will be lighter color halfway filled, super sad will be darker colored halfway all the way filled, kind of sad will be darker color halfway filled, and medium will be half and half. And so that's what I ended up doing for this month. You'll see in a little bit. I did it after I did the weekly spread, but I ended up picking 2 of the purples and doing that same 2-tone mood setup, which you'll see in a little bit. That was my final setup for the mood tracker, and I moved on to the habit tracker. The Amanda Rach Lee journal has 9 habits to track. They each come with their own mini calendar, and you shade in the box every time that you complete the task. You can do whatever you want. This month I decided to track every time I drank 2 or more of my Hydro Flask, keeping track of my water. I know you should drink a lot more than that, but that's just what I'm starting at because I do need to drink a lot more water than I do. Taking my vitamin, reading at least a chapter of my book, spending 1 hour without my phone, doing my full skincare routine, spending an hour just sitting outside, FaceTiming a friend, and brushing and flossing my teeth. I didn't do a 9th habit because I couldn't think of one. Comment down below if you have any idea of what I should do. Then I moved on to my goals and my faves page. My 2 goals for this month were to reach 100 subscribers, so hope you guys can help me out with that, and to finish 1 book. And then my faves, I said I was going to track my favorite moment, song, TV show / movie, and person of the month. Person is just for me to put down someone who made me feel extra loved, and just show appreciation for my friends who have meant a lot to me during this time. So what I'll do is at the end of the month, I'll fill these in, or during the month too, so I don't forget. Then I flipped to my first weekly spread. There is one of these for every week in the month. It's just a little rectangle for each day, but I didn't film all of them because I didn't really think I needed to, because they're all the exact same. But there's 5 boxes for the days, and then the one on the leftmost top left is for notes, so I highlighted the notes in purple, and then started doing the same green leaves and stem and 2-toned lavender color. This, I went back and I filled in the colors for my mood tracker. You'll see, you can't see it too well, but there's a flip through later where you'll see it better. And I did the same half and half colors, you'll see. So that was my bullet journal, and let's get to the flip through. Now for my final flip through, here is the cover and the quote page. Then we flip to the monthly calendar. I added a little doodle in the notes section. It was rough, but that's okay. Here's my habit tracker and my mood tracker. You can see the final colors on the mood tracker. Then here's my goals and faves page. There is an empty page here that I fill in differently depending on the month and what I need to use it for. And here are my 4 weeks of the month. And here's a sneak peek at August. Let me know if you want a video of that. Please subscribe and comment and like this video, and I will see you next week.